and welcome back to my channel. I am indubitably Sanice, representing the I Love Jackson State University. Today I come to you with another bag reveal, and this happens to be a Dooney and Bourke reveal, and it is heavily influenced by a fellow YouTuber who has graciously and consistently acknowledged Dooney and Bourke's bag of the month from I Love Dooney. This is the only YouTuber that I have ever seen to consistently purchase the bag of the month, and that's Tara from Tara's Makeup and Handbags. So I finally just decided, hey, I think this particular bag of the month is something that I really wanted. And I don't think that I would ever get this again anytime soon in another color. So I decided to just go ahead and indulge myself. So I happened to purchase a drawstring, which is the bag of the month. I think it would have been really good if I stuffed her before I really showed it. But this is the nylon. In the past, it has been called the Wayfarer drawstring bag. Now it's just a nylon drawstring. I want to say it may have been called something else prior to as well. But today we're just looking at it as the bag of the month on ILD. It is currently on sale for $99. So for the month of May, you do have the opportunity to purchase this wonderful, wonderful silhouette. If you have been following me and watching my channel, you know that I love me some drawstring bags. And I do have a small collection of them. This is a different type of drawstring for me, simply because I like a big drawstring. I like a big bag. I love a big bucket bag. And so for me, this is a different size. I don't take it as a big bag, but I really wanted the colors, and I did purchase two of them. This is in the color yellow, and I've been wanting this in a nylon. I currently have a bag that from my past life. I do have a nylon in a color of yellow, in a shade of yellow. I want to say it might be dandelion, but I'm not for certain. But this is like a very beautiful, bright yellow. Very, 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 very beautiful, bright yellow. And it does come with a detachable strap. So if you don't like the strap, you can definitely take this off and put something, maybe a thinner strap on there, or just whatever is your preference at that time. It does come with these lovely outside pockets that are reminiscent on some other silhouettes that Dooney carries. So be on the lookout for those bags. Preferably some of the new Florentine bags has these particular pockets. These pockets that are snap button closure. So you have two of those, and they are rather roomy. You could possibly put your keys in there, lipstick, whatever the case. I might just throw in some fingernail polish if I'm in a rush trying to go to the nail salon. You may not be able to comfortably put your cell phone in if you just don't want it to show, but it'll definitely go in there. I wouldn't recommend it because I might just decide to want to lose it. My earbuds, my Galaxy earbuds or Galaxy buds would fit in here, but because I just don't trust myself with outside pockets for some of my more expensive items, I don't think that'll be a habit that I would actually partake in. But it definitely would fit perhaps a Samsung flip phone or whatever the case is, something small but nothing too large. So we have those two compartments in the front. No other compartment. There's no other compartment on the back. This drawstring comes with feet. And of course it has this lovely drawstring. You can leave this bag open if you so choose to as you're carrying it. It does come with this wonderful lining and your standard and your standard Dooney setup. So as I am looking at this drawstring bag, there's two things that comes to mind. One is this too small. Obviously, it's not as big as this one. And even the texture of the nylon happens to be a bit different. This one is more smooth, and then here it's a little bit more rigid. You can actually hear it, and you can't really hear that sound. So this is the bag that I really want multiple colors in. And they brought this back last year, but they only had red, navy, and tan, I believe. Previous years, they had this in the yellow, and they have it in the next color that I'm going to showcase, as well as a couple of other colors. So I just still have my fingers crossed. I've been looking for it on the secondhand market. Haven't found it, but I love this silhouette of the drawstring. So I know obviously it's not as big as that, but is it as small as the Greta drawstring that I did not like the size of, that I gave to my mother? Visually, this may be a smidget bigger. It is possibly the same height. I know there are people out there that love to get their tape measures out, and I applaud you, but I just have to visually see it. I truly do. And looks to be possibly about the same. Both have the feet at the bottom and the strap looks to be the same. So this is probably the same size bag. I believe that it is. The same size silhouette. There are a lot of similarities and obviously some differences. But how am I feeling about that? I think my intentions this go round when I purchased this drawstring, I knew obviously that it was smaller. So my hopes didn't get high in thinking that, ooh, it's going to come bigger than what I thought that it actually stated that it is. But here I had big hopes and was disappointed. So my thought process is different now. Totally different. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with this. So not only did I get this in the color yellow, but I also purchased this in the lovely Kelly green. I love Kelly green. I probably would be obsessed with it had I had the opportunities in my mind back then to just purchase it, because I don't think I was really into it until probably about 4 years ago. But this is such a beautiful hue of green. I love this color. And even in the nylon, it just shows up even better. This Kelly green. Let me see. That is the Dooney and Bourke duck emblem on the nylon. As stated before, you can leave this open to just really get your feel of the actual bucket in itself, where you could possibly just throw anything in there. But as I stated, it's not a large bag. And some days I just want to like carry. I think for me right now, I might be going through that phase, because I carried my drawstring, one of my drawstrings, and I barely had anything in it. I didn't need it at the moment. But this here, I just really wanted it because of the colors. But if Dooney would put the other nylon out, or even another big one out, I hope they would release these beautiful colors. They're bright. They're springy, summertime. For me, they're going to be any time of the year, because I don't get hung up on all of that stuff. Which bags I'm going to carry in the fall and the winter and all of that. It all depends on my mood. I live by my mood. Colors attract my mood, or whatever the case. And so this would be one of those happy bags that I would, happy light bags that I would carry. These are the Wayfair drawstring bags. They are the bag of the month right now on ILD. And looking at this bag, These two colors are no longer available, the yellow and the green. Right, they have it in black, red, navy, and taupe. They no longer have the Kelly green and the yellow. They also had the pink. If you're curious to see what the pink drawstring looked, how it looked, head over to Tara's page. She has that bag. But until the end of May, this silhouette is on sale for $99. I think it'll be good for you to try to get that purchase in. It may not come in before Mother's Day, but hey, I think it's the thought that counts. So if you get it afterwards, it'll be okay. Um, let's see. This bag is 9 inches high. The width is 5.5. Or 5.5, and the length is 9 inches as well. It is very light. It's 1 pound and 3 ounces. I just think that this is a wonderful lightweight carry. So these are my bags of the month, Kelly green and yellow. Y'all stay tuned for the next video.